Okay, I just have to get this out of my mind before I go to bed. So I was doing some data mm, modeling, so domain-driven design with a with a guy that I work with, and basically we were looking for those that you don't know what data modeling is you basically look at the rules of the business, right, and you see how you map those into the data structures. So I was looking, we were doing that, and I said, the rules are this, and we should map it like this, and that, and that, and that. And he said an argument, right? Oh, we can't do that because the data structure is going to be used there, right? And you should like almost never use this argument. And I'll explain why almost. But the point is that if you use this argument, right, the problem with that is, so essentially your data structures need to be self-contained, right? They should be logical on their own. And the reason of that is that if the data structure that you're designing needs to know who's using it, where it is included as a part of another data structure, you have a problem. And the problem is that, first of all, uh, when you design it, right, you might know who the users are. But as the system grows, as there are more engineers, more people are using your code, that data structure will get reused and included into other pieces, parts of the software. Therefore, you will lose that knowledge, essentially. And then when we're talking about software maintenance, right, if somebody comes across your data structure and they need to know where it is used, right, what they need to do then is they need to do find usages, right? And they need to go look at all the other data structures. But the question is, where do you stop? And usually, if you don't adhere to this data locality principle, what you end up with is a system where you need to go up and up and up a level until you basically hit like you need to know the whole system to make sense of any of it, right? So therefore, you should like always strive for data locality. Your data structures should not know, they should make sense on their own, and they should not know where they are included, into what other data structures they're included. And the same goes for the functions and the methods that you write. They should not know who's calling them. Because the same problem, if they need to know, therefore you need to go up and essentially know the whole system. So the ideal thing for this is like the pure functional programming, where you have your function, it has its inputs, it has its outputs, and that's it. You take a look at that and you know all there is about the function. Like if it doesn't return in a game, for example, if it doesn't return a new world, it doesn't touch the world. It just returns a new ship. Therefore, it only modifies the ship. So, this is the ideal scenario. And why I said almost at the beginning of this is there are extreme cases where, for example, you need to design a system for performance reasons, right? But you should then it should be a closed off system. So ideally, that data structure should be only available for that system, and the data structure might need to know where it is used in or included in for performance reasons or other reasons, but it shouldn't be like a free-for-all open data structure that anybody can then use. So stay local, do data locality, and your sanity will thank you when you will have to maintain a project.